So you make music and you're trying to grow your brand or your business leveraging social media because it's free for the most part and you can get out there and really kick some ass. The only issue is it's not working out for you. You're not getting any likes, you're not getting any follows, you're not turning anybody into fans, and the engagement is at an all-time low, even though the effort is at an all-time high. I'm going to tell you why it's not working. What's going on, guys? Adam Ivy, sellmusic.com, here to help you go further, faster in your music career by sharing proven marketing techniques and strategies that are going to transform that passion for making music, turn it into a legitimate business that's going to provide you with freedom and fulfillment, two of the most important things in life in general. And I promise that I don't always talk this fast. One thing that I'm getting a lot of comments and DMs and emails about is, Adam, I watched your 2,000 fans in 60 days video. I watched your 1,000 fans in 90 days video. I'm doing the 5x5 in the 20 Days of Focus challenge that you have set up. But I'm just not getting followers. People aren't engaging with me. People aren't liking my stuff. They're not responding to the DMs. They're not responding to the comments. They're not, and so on and so forth. One thing I needed to talk to you guys about is if you're experiencing that, and even if you're not experiencing that to that level, you are seeing some success, you are seeing some progress and momentum, there's something that we can all dial in. And it comes from a cognitive function of our brain that I think a lot of times we overlook when we're on social media. One thing that I see time and time again when people are hitting me up and asking, and sometimes I have a little bit of time, sometimes I'm sitting in here 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, send me over, copy or screenshot what you've been sending people. I want to see the comments that you're sending people. And if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, I have a video, 2,000 fans in 60 days, 1,000 fans in 90 days. Both are very popular. I'll have them in the description box below. Go check them out. It works. That's why I'm making this video. One thing that I see a lot of people struggling with is, Adam, what should I say to people? Adam, what should my comments be? Adam, what should... And they want me to write them a script to grow. They want me to infuse personality into them in order to engage, in order to get people's attention. And even though I can copywrite till I'm blue in the face, and I'm talking about writing marketing or sales copy, and that's words, I'm not talking about copywriting music. I always have to, put a little disclaimer in there. It's so important, our messaging. It's so important, our delivery. And it's so important that we go out and do things genuinely, authentically, whatever word you want to use there, because this is how I look at it, right? So let's pretend on Instagram, for example, you're going out and reaching out to 10 different people. Imagine 10 people at the mall just hanging out in the food court that you don't know. Well, we have a bunch of confidence when we're standing at a desk or staring at our phone. We have this entitlement sometimes, some of us, some people more than others, that just feel like I'm going to go up to this group of 10 people. I'm going to say, listen to my new music, watch my new video, subscribe to me, follow me right now. But in real life, that really doesn't work. Sometimes you'll be able to scare somebody into it because they feel obligated. But what happens then? A few months later, when you haven't been talking, when they're not as intimidated, they unfollow you. They never really engage with your stuff because they never wanted to be part of it to begin with. Imagine if you were a door-to-door salesman. Now, I know if you're watching this and you're real young, this might be a foreign concept to you, but even to this day, there's people that walk door to door to door, especially here in America, trying to sell vacuum cleaners, solar systems, insurance policies, political, ideals. Let's just put it that way. And what do they do when you open the door for them? They greet you. They give you a little bit of personality. They want you to feel safe. They want you to feel welcome. They want you to feel like they're not invading on your own privacy or your time. They want you to know that they appreciate you opening the door. I mean, at least the good salesmen, the good people that are pushing whatever they're pushing. And this is something that we overlook on social media, I think. It's so easy. The level of entry is the threshold is so low that a lot of times we're in the comments and we just bombard people with copy-paste stuff because we feel entitled that, oh, this isn't worth my time. I don't know this person. I'm not friends with them. I don't have to write a thought-out caption or the thought-out comment, for example. If I go and I'm using hashtag strategy and I'm searching hashtag music producer and I'm going and I can do a bunch of copy and paste, dope beats, fire, great. I always rip on the fire emoji because I see it almost every day in my life. You guys still don't get it. There's no personality. You can see right through it. It's selfish. It's entitled. You're not going to grow a community by being entitled. You have to lead with value. You have to lead with something a little bit more than your own high horse. You sitting on top of that podium thinking that you're somebody. If you're such a somebody, you wouldn't be out there chasing people and begging them for attention. But that's what we have to do to grow a bluegrass following. Or blue, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, what we want to do especially if you make bluegrass music. Anyway, let me recenter here. What we need to do is we need to think of these things when we go out and we're doing outreach, when we're deciding to send somebody a comment or an email or a DM or any type of communicative adventure, that we're on. One thing I see so many people do is they get in their head. They think that they have to be this professional character all the time and that people should just magically care about their music because guess what? They care. My music's great. They should care. My music's great. These people need my music. Yeah, that's what everybody else is saying too. What do you think they see when they open up Spotify and all these new suggested songs pop up in front of them? They're no more important to you than you are to them. We need to go out there in the comments section. We need to start thinking about how would I interact with this person in real life? What's going to set me aside from the rest of the people that are copying and pasting, that do think that they're way more important than they really are? Because having that communication style, having that communication understanding, and that cognition, like I mentioned earlier, to say, you know what? I need to be able to make sure that I make a good first impression on this person. Otherwise, I have no chance that they'll ever be interested in what I'm doing. I'm not saying you have to write a dissertation or a paragraph comment. I actually, advise against that. But if somebody has a song, if somebody has a fashion post, they're doing something with their family, they're making music, be cognizant of that. Be understanding that they're going to get a whole lot of people doing thumbs up emojis. A whole lot of people that might do fire and a bunch of generic stuff. How are you standing out? Have you ever done online dating? Because I bet you put more, thought and effort into setting up a profile, meeting a bunch of strangers on there because it suits your best interest to try to find someone to partner with or do something with. But you don't think of social media like that. You care about what your profile photo is and the caption and, what do I say to this person? Oh my God, what do I say to this person? They're so attractive or they're so funny or their interests align with what I'm interested in. I hope they give me a chance. But when you're on Instagram, you're like, fuck them. They should be, coming to my stuff. You see where the disconnect is there? Now, I'm not saying you have to hold the weight of a lifelong partnership possibility like you would on maybe one of the Tinder, Bumble or whatever. I'm not saying that you have to do that. Whatever your agenda is on there is neither here nor there. But you have to have a human connection. Because if you go on those same sites and you do copy and paste on all these girls or all these guys or all these gender fluid individuals and you're like, hey, you want to have a good time? Swipe back and let's meet up, right? I'm trying to keep it very PG here. That's going to be lost in the mix, lost in the translation. I'm like at loss for words here, guys, because so many people don't understand how lazy they're being. They don't understand the brevity or gravity, really is the word I'm looking for, the gravity of what a comment can do to really strike up a conversation and really what a comment can do to start that relationship that you're going to have with a complete stranger. These people are complete strangers. Chances are your music, no matter how good it is, it's really not that important to them. What's important is you as the brand, you as your conversation, you getting to know them a little bit better. I'm not saying you have to know their social security number and their birthday. If you do know their birthday, that's a great thing. The issue is here, we need to get better at talking to people. What would you say to somebody in person? Would you just bombard them with spam and demands to go check out your stuff? No. In fact, if somebody did that to me and my friends, they'd probably get their ass kicked. Maybe not literally. We'd roast them pretty good though. Anyway, you guys need to start taking your time developing your communication skills. That's good for networking in general, and I shouldn't have to tell you that. If the 1,000 fans in 90 days challenge, the 2,000 fans in 6, if any outreach, especially on Instagram, is not working for you, you're not getting followers, they're not converting into fans, they're not liking, they're not commenting on your stuff, there's a good chance it's because either your content is garbage, you're not consistent with your posts, they go and look and, the last post that this person posted was 3 months ago, yet you're concerned about getting people to follow you? A lot of times we need to get our shit together before we're going out there and bringing people in. I say it all the time. It's like promoting a store at the mall and then people showing up to the mall in droves and you don't have anything on the shelves. Nothing to keep them there. Nobody working the counter. We got to understand that a conversation doesn't have to be multiple paragraphs in order to strike somebody's interest. But have a little bit of variety in what you're saying to these people. If you're going out there and commenting 100 comments an hour and then getting action blocked because you didn't listen to the instructions, that's not on me. I'm going to give you the tools. I'm going to walk you through the process. I'm going to teach you what works. You just have to kind of dial in your own approach. And I'm not going to tell you exactly what to say because I might as well write your music for you then. We need to have a personality. We need to have a voice. I want you guys to have a voice. Think about your communication style while you're going out there. If you don't feel confident in it, talk to more people. Go on social media and talk to the friends that you already have. Start conversations. Jump into conversations. Because you should be comfortable doing this. And this is coming from an introverted person. I've grown my entire brand online by getting good at talking to people, by getting good at being empathetic, by being good at being interested in what other people have to say, being interested in other people's interests, and just taking a lot of joy and satisfaction out of seeing other people succeed and be happy. You need to go and do the same thing. If you're already doing this, let me know that I know how to talk to people in the comments below, or in the comments below say, I think this is something I need to work on. In the comments below, let me know. Guys, if you want me to break this down further, also let me know in the comments below. Watch this video next. This is actually going to help you grow right now. If you haven't yet, join the channel family by clicking that little button up on the screen. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.